Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I am Cole Wolfren, I am your host on this D&D based adventure, and here we have Sir Cailen Wolfren, who is heading up this D&D adventure. And Sir Cailen, for now, the sword and the shield are fine, but for now, I think it's best if we use our best weapon in our arsenal. So Cailen, here's the thing about Cailen. He will use great swords, and eventually, in the story I'm writing for him, this is, for those of you who don't know, this is my book protagonist, as well as an NPC in both Chronicles of Brira and Scars Across Dolkara, and a character I cosplay, who is probably the thumbnail of these videos. This is my cosplay of him. But he has a bit of a... He will use great swords if it's the best option presented to him, but if he gets the opportunity to not, he won't. Just because of his father and his ancestor who wielded a legendary blade. So we're going to have to see how this goes for him throughout the whole thing. He may adapt to greatswords, he may stick sword and board, who knows. But for right now, he's going to use the greatsword because it's the best weapon available, at least until we get someone who can wield it better. That sticks with the party. Basically, the Everburn blade is going to be rotating around the party until everyone gets better weapons. No, shouldn't steal or try to save your life after all.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
No idea. I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
Yes. Oh, by the way.
First things first. Supplies, shelter, most of all.
Just precise reference.
We might have
This.
escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Shadowheart. This is my ancient red dragon mini. I painted him myself. I still need to paint the inside of his mouth, but I painted him myself. He's going to be hanging out with us through most of this playthrough. Seems more fitting than Tiamat. I do have the big Tiamat mini, but it seems more fitting. His name is Grigori, or Arcos, depending on which campaign you're playing with mine in. Is this paint coming off? No. Okay, so with that, to continue the playthrough. Kylie, you don't gotta worry about Arcos here. Haha. You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod. You didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Right. Let's move then. So, is Shadowheart your real name? It's as real as it's the only one I have, so yes. Must have been interesting. Had interesting parents. Something like that. Sure. Well, I don't want to pry.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Somewhere, possibly. Yeah. So where are you from? Well, that's enough chatter for now. You're not very talkative, are you? No, but you are, aren't you? Oh, unbelievably so. But if you think I talk a lot, you should meet my brother. You have a brother? His name's Paladin. He's quite talkative. And what is this? Some kind of glyph. Yeah, probably best not poking at magical things I don't understand.
More of those wretched things.
Alright.
Vicious
Oh. Oh, you're quite good. You fight well. My turn. Is that all you've got, weakling?
The gods are watching me.
Oh, that did quite hurt.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Yes, perhaps we take a breather.
I can keep going a little longer now.
And time for a level up for Cailen. And Shadowheart. Yes, I can smite. Fighting stuff. So I was thinking, great weapon fighting, obviously a good one. Protection, also a good one. However, I'm going defense because he's going to be switching it up between using the sword and shield or a two-handed sword. Or two-handed weapon in general. Or one-handed weapon in general. Probably going to stick to swords mostly, but if I have like a hammer or axe that's better than what I've got sword-wise, then he'll probably switch it up. But for right now, it's going to be a work blade. Prepared spells. We're actually going to drop command off you. Cure wounds, heroism, bless, compel duel, wrathful smite. We're going to go heroism, actually. Just for now. Okay. Oh, that's new. They changed that. Used to you had to go manually do everybody. And turn undead. That's can be so useful later. Alright, so we're gonna drop command actually and pick not creator, show honor, sanctuary. Protection real good, shield of faith. I think we're honestly gonna pick up sanctuary. No, we don't need that right now. Shield of faith. That's better. Right, well, let's look around a little. Nobleman by the look of him. Poor sod. Dead mind flayer over there, next to some kind of casing. No. I'm not going to roleplay the entire time, but I will be doing it a lot. Unless if you guys would prefer just like me staying in character the entire time and not breaking character, I'll do it. But I will prefer a little bit of mix of the two. Right now, just the amount of detail they put into this game. Like, yeah, sometimes some of the stuff looks better close up, honestly. Like, this looks better close up than it does from a distance, but then other stuff, you get too close and it's like, ooh, I wasn't supposed to zoom in that close. Could have sworn in early access there was something about like a family trying to save this mind flayer. Maybe that's if you don't find him immediately.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if in...
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
Oh, this will be fun.
Its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Oh, you're angry. Time to die. Bit excessive, don't you think?
Death is too good for it.
No. Another survivor.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things called. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back. Cailen's got a little bit of bravado about him. Oh, failed. I've succeeded that once, and it was as a ranger, which makes sense.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not?
Oh, I can cast Bless. Ha, I needed it. Haha.
You son of a...
Get off my monitor.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Sorry, I was listening for my daughter. It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are.
So Cailen's not going to be a people pleaser by any means.
Allow me to introduce myself.
He will be diplomatic, very diplomatic. He is a noble, but he's not too thrilled with the Astarion right now. I'm from Baldur's Gate as well. My father is a noble, Baron Wolfrun.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into Mind Flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it? We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Enough with the flattery.
I accept. Lead on.
Of course. Another elf. Another rogue. He had a little bit of history with rogues like Astarion. Well, not really like Astarion, him and Zitter. There's the boy you were so afraid of, Astarion. And also Astarion, Shadowheart. Shadowheart, I said, really? Shadowheart? That's your name. Drop it. I like you. Huh. Just a little cave that goes nowhere.
Nice view.
Oh, are you kidding me? We failed the nature check. Fine. That sucks. I'm not gonna metagame too hard there. Right then. Thought there might be some treasure down here, but I suppose not. Up we go. Careful, some of us can't jump that high. Well, need to work out more. Oh, that's not really my thing. Clearly. What's that supposed to mean? Just that I know children. I have, let's say, friends larger than you, and they're pretty small. Is he always an arsehole? No, this is recent, only to you. Alright, so, now we're about to pick up honestly probably our base party for a bit.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
They don't have much, but they have... Oh, that seems dangerous. So before I get into this, I will say Cailen does have a bit of a little snarky sense of humor, which we'll see.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls.
Oh, I could fail to save here. I hope I don't.
As if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh.
A hand? Anyone?
I just noticed you can see his hair. Oh, there you go, a hand.
Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
No, fine. Oh, okay, yeah, we're fine.
That's it. Go on. Keep pulling.
Yeah, I couldn't have failed that with that roll in, unless I had a nat 1.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
At introductions.
Magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was. Yes.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites? Afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Alright, let's level up the Wizzy boy. Oh, yeah, waypoint discovered. Yep, I know game. Okay. We're gonna keep his subclass as is. Unless. Yeah, no, okay, so easy ones here. Magic missile to start, and shield. Get the fuck out of here, Grease. Shield. Get out of here. Mage armor. Magic missile. Right, let's move on. Got a lot going on right now. Got a lot on my mind, and well, in it. I beat the game to it. Let's see. Find some kind of settlement nearby. Oh, shit. No. We're gonna save first. Because this... I can save now. Because you can fail a save throw. Here.
And if it escapes, how will you...
Oh, I'm Gale.
A guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the
Fuck, that's not good. Okay.
Stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Get out of here. Leave it to me. God, this would be so much easier as Cailen. Okay, good. Sword.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
I could use more specifics.
Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp? Damn it, Gale!
Find refuge elsewhere. We've enough mouths to feed. Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Moving ahead.
I probably could have handled that. Yes, well. You did it.
As you say.
No one's stopping yet.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gate tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
You're just so much fun at parties, aren't you? Alright, we journey together. Let's find this creche.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Wait at my camp. We can speak there.
Very well. But heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Speaking of, it is getting late. Should we... I'm kind of mad that that happened because... Yep, I didn't get the approval. Gale got the approval for Shadowheart and Astarion. Damn it. I'm kind of mad that happened. Right, but should we take a rest? It's been a long, long day. Right, Gale. You alright? Now, a lot of people shit on Gale. So I'm going to say this now, as a player. A lot of people shit on Gale. I really, really like Gale as a character. He reminds me a lot of Anders from Dragon Age 2 if he was mixed with Anders from Dragon Age Awakening. So I like him better than Anders. Gale will probably be in the party a lot. And good evening to you too.
You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. It isn't trivial.
What's on your mind?
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
No, it is not. Perhaps you should get some rest, my friend.
This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Good idea.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Not want to chat with everyone.
A monster forms inside us, yet you waste time with idle chatter. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Oh, shit.
Chatter already, Tusky.
I don't like the way this is phrased, but I do like the dialogue as it's concerned. You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I am your first.
Is she? I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck.
You've seen me
You are
fight,
less alien
you
to
know,
me
the
than
starch.
I am to you.
Big
I know
note.
of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Really? Thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment.
And apparently the Gith are not well versed in
I do not
sarcasm.
intend to stay long in this place.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
You're like a tiny Kira. Those of you who haven't read my book, Kira, or, well, you can't, it's not out yet. I promise. It will come out soon, I promise. Kira is one of Cailen's party members in the book series. And I'm going to have kind of headcanon that he did have family before, that he did do some of his adventures. We're just going to say it was in Faerun before this. Kira is a very large barbarian woman. You're like a pint-sized Kira, but more abrasive. Great. Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss.
I have a fever today,
Then
oh no.
you start to hallucinate.
I've been a little
Your
bit sick.
hair falls out and you bleed
No!
from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Right then.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
Clearly. Fine, I'll come back to you. Oh, this group.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and Gale.
We're just discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
I wasn't confiding in anyone, I was just talking.
So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Now, do you want to talk to me, Twink?
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Tell me about yourself.
So tell, I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Right then. Anything else?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I suppose it's time to get some rest. Right, and of course I have some of the DLC from playing Early Access and Divinity Original Sin 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. We're not going to be amused. We're only going to take the Cape of the Red Prince from here. Potion of Animal Speed. Yep. 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 What is this? Ah, right. Joining the Order. Cape I was given. Right then. Time to continue our little adventure, my friends. So the first episode was a little shorter just because I was doing that in bursts of like what happens plot-wise. But for now, we're going to move on. And I'm going to get to a certain point before we end the recording session. But I think this episode we're going to end after I get to a certain point. Alright, we're going to go up here. A chapel. I don't think this is the place we were looking for, but might as well check it out, don't you think? We're in dire need, Cailen. Yes, we should probably focus on other things. Well, I think adventure is a good idea. But after you, Cailen. Thank you, Gale. Ah, and who are you two?
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
So on the note of the Paladin intimidation, I am going to say this now. Cailen is not fully a stereotypical Paladin. He is very... What's the best way to put this? He will help people when he sees that it's... when people in need 90% of the time. However, he's not the kind of Paladin who's just going to drop everything that's important to him to go help people. He will if he actively sees something happening, but like if it's someone important to him versus random people, he's going to help the person important to him, that kind of thing. Not to say he's selfish, but he's not as... He is selfish, and he's selfless and selfish at the same time, if that makes sense. He's a very conflicted Paladin. So sort of selfish cur. There might be survivors. You think only of loot. Leave. before I make you leave. Thank you, Shadowheart.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
Smart lads.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Things don't always need to end in violence. Sometimes they do, but that was not one of these times. Careful of these vines. Oh, damn it, I forgot to hit mute. Alright.
See what this does.
Ooh, that one hurt.
Everything alright out there?
Yes, it's me. Let me in. Boy, so I played a barbarian my first playthrough through, and I'm just now realizing that being a paladin is being extremely good in combat and persuasion and intimidation stuff is going to be so nice. Oh, so the morons. Oh, it seems so. I don't think so, boy. Survived. Not for long. Oh, you're fast. Astarion, you need a short sword, do you? That would be quite good, actually, yes. Section C. If Astarion's better with 4 to 9 and 1 to 6. 4 to 11 would you? Nah, we'll keep him with the 2 short swords, and I'll just sell that rapier. Right, let's take a look. Plenty of food, still good. Keep this for camp, and a pack to put it all in. Oh, stealing, Mr. Holy Paladin. What would the gods think?
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
I don't think that Tyr is going to judge me for this.
Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Normally, you're right. Huh.
We need to find a way forward.
Ah. Gale, would you mind pulling the lever,
For
please?
the wicked, I see. All's well that ends. Not as bad as could have. What path lies before me?
An enemy.
On my way.
Crap.
Let's spill some blood.
And you miss, of course you do. My turn.
How'd you get past Daniel? Back off! Hey, someone's in here.
You bitch.
Onward. No mercy.
Shit.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Trying to lure them closer for a reason. Ha.
And away I go.
Come on. Ha. Come on, big man. Did he just pick up my javelin and throw it? You fucker. Yeah, come on, everybody. Gale, blow that barrel. Oh, I see what you mean. Good. Good trick, my man.
Step by step.
Very good, and I thought you were an idiot. Why did you think I was an idiot? Never mind. Shit. Might need some help.
Take two.
Here you go. Alright, and then heal yourself, Shadowheart. Good.
Fight. Let's go.
I keep wanting to click rage, and I know there's no... Oh, shit. Can he reach?
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
Hello, friend. Nah, I don't need to smite. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Mage. Ah.
Swiftly now.
The wizard will do as the wizard does, I suppose. Oh, I only killed one.
Cut and run.
Finally.
Focused. Your time has come.
Survival is all that matters.
Idiots, I haven't been touched yet. Let me fix that. Oh my. So that's what all that smiting is. Hitting things really hard with radiant energy. Yes. It's time for a break. Already.
Something good here.
See if there's anything of use in here. Not really, but I can sell this, I suppose. Clothing. Not really interested in those clothes. Okay, so we're still gonna explore a bit more in here. I'm gonna be doing way more exploring than I did in my first playthrough, that's for damn sure. But only as to the point where it's in character.
That's cute.
Oh, I'll never. Some thieves' tools on the ground. Astarion, this seems like your cup of tea. Oh, thank you, darling. I suggest we take a break. Kind of nice. Oh, hey, this cutscene.
I won't have a word.
Be with you in a moment.
Neat trick.
Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
First and foremost, the damn tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss.
Yeah.
Day 2, hallucinations and greying skin.
Ugh.
Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
Nah.
My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Yeah, a little bit. Long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that. The pragmatic intellect sees only the silence before the storm.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Right, let's talk to everyone a bit before bed. Starting with Shadowheart.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant?
Probably a mind flayer. I like how he actually kind of looks off in the distance and starts thinking. Sounds like it had plans for us.
Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer.
Agreed.
Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
I'm not done with you.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
Yeah, I get it. You don't like Lae'zel. What's the story with that odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
We have to rely on each other. Easier if we knew each other as well.
Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Fair. Maybe I'd like to get to know you better.
Sweet of you. But don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
That's what you prefer, I can respect that.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Yeah, not gonna ask that one yet. Astarion!
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen.
I'm hoping it'll stay that way.
Naturally. But I was thinking, what if it doesn't? Of course, first sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
A knife, that seems quick.
A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously.
And you? How should I kill you?
Oh, my boy. I'd like to see you try.
No, you
Now,
wouldn't.
Let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
For such a small man, you don't lack for confidence. Alright, Lae'zel, what do you have to say?
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep
Yeah.
your rest short. Time is not our ally.
Yeah, okay. Pretty straightforward. Alright. We'll go to bed. We're gonna go to sleep. Time for sleepy time. And there we go. Oh, he's being sneaky. Oh, excuse me, TM. I have the alert feat. Alright, time to continue on in this. Let's see what's in here. Oh, how close are we to leveling up? Oh, about halfway. Probably a couple more big fights and we'll level.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Okie dokie.
Keep playing close.
Time to unlock the door, baby girl. Alright, Astarion. Lockpick! Pick the damn door! Just 'cause she can. Plus 11.
Time to rest.
Now, I will go through first because Astarion is very squishy. Keep getting Discord notifications. Sorry if you guys are hearing that.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I'm good. Well,
What was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection?
no harm in looting the dead. Aren't you supposed to be Paladin? Listen, I know very well the rules of adventuring. There's a room over there.
Be cursed. What's hiding here? Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Ooh.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Check out the book.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Paladin. Haha! Thank you, Shadowheart. Don't ask your DMs, Paladins, if you can channel your divine magic into a lock to open it.
Magic pulses
No.
from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
This is a reference to 4th edition.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn.
That's a reference to 4E and also some plot stuff for this game now that I'm realizing what was said there. Huh. Gale is inspired. Another body here.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Right, I'm going to see what's over here. Nope, not you. Damn it. I hate how it takes 2 clicks sometimes.
Watch your back. Subtle steps.
Totally don't know what's going to happen here.
That's curious.
Ooh, a button. Sorry, a little bit of a headache here and kicking in. It's okay, I'll make it through.
Oh, hell. Something just woke up.
Good thing we took away his weapons.
Always be a gentleman.
Shit.
Outflank, outsmart.
Let's finish this. Got to press on.
You fucking idiots. I didn't do anything. Don't lie to me, Gale. I really didn't. It was all stuff. Gale, shame on you. Oh, I didn't loot him yet.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm hitting more often than I used to. Knocking on wood. Cunning action. Okay, that guy's dead.
On my way.
Swords meet sorcery. Don't get too close.
Oh my god, really?
On my way.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old balls.
Right, how about we not push buttons without consulting the rest of the party, Astarion? You're no fun.
Swift as my feet can carry.
Ugh. Right, so.
Let's have a look. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Sorry, that was probably not.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always.
Uh-oh.
To awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
What manner of undead are you to ask such a
I
question?
am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
That depends on the virtue of the life that is lived. I don't know if he'd say that. Out of these, those are the best ones.
I'm curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Right. That was interesting. Gods. What's all this here? Why is everyone looking at spell slots and whatnot?
Is that blood? No.
Oh, great.
Never mind.
Let's get out of here and then head to camp. Sounds good to me. And yeah, I'm not going to be doing the whole, oh, I roleplay when the long rests are. No, we're not doing that shit.
I have to keep
I
going.
will abuse long rests if I have to. Unless you guys really want me to make this a true, instead of a let's play, a let's roleplay. Which, So easy to do.
That might be worth it.
Oh.
No hope of clearing this without a shovel.
Revenue shovel. Alright. Time for long rest. Number 3 already. 3 long rests in 2 episodes. Anyone have anything to say? Let's talk to Shadow. Let's talk to everyone just in case.
Something the matter?
What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
Some thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
What do you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us not to stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Coincidence. I'm also from Baldur's Gate, but I won't pry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Alright, now we are going to kick Astarion out of the party for a minute to bring Lae'zel to the Tiefling camp.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
Guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Okay, Lae'zel. Add to the party, please.
Speak.
I'd like you to
It
join
is
me.
done.
No, we're not going to keep her a dual wield. That was only for on the Nautiloid. Action search. We actually did pick up a new weapon for her too, so let's get that on her. Yeah. Oh, she's got. She can keep those. I'll put that on for now. Okay. Alright, now let's talk to Gale and see if he has anything to say.
A Githyanki joining our company. A collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
You
I
know.
have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
I want to know more about more than your hobbies. Can't you tell me something about the real you?
Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Fair enough. Why are you in my camp?
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are
I still want to know so much about withers, even after beating the game. I need to know more about withers. They don't tell you shit in this game. I'm gonna try this. I hope it works. It's not gonna work.
There is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Free revivifies. Got it. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Alrighty. I still haven't decided. Oh, wait, yeah, I wanted to change Shadowheart. We'll do that off screen. I am actually going to do a quick little long rest. We're going to do a long rest, and just in case anything happens with the long rest. Oh, never mind. We're not stopping the episode now.
And nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Well, that's definitely a glitch.
Shit.
There's a glitch that the game still thinks Lae'zel is sharpening her sword.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
I must have just, like, clicked the button right when she started sharpening her sword.
I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine.
Worst kept secret in the entire game from before. Everything. That's crazy you can just do that. How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Bulls. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I do. Now, actually, Cailen would be a little pissed. You tried to bite me. How can I trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please. Only be a taste. I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Fine, but not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Don't think I'll need it. I forgot I have a +3 to persuasion too. Actually, I think my persuasion's better than +3.
That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
And I'm not even taking with him
Now,
to the camp.
if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Might as well do the conversation.
Good morning. How do you feel?
Fine, just a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
Enough. We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay. So that's where I'm actually going to end the episode off, guys. With Cailen being bloodless. Great. So I'm just going to drop a save here real quick. And we're going to pick up on the next episode of Baldur's Gate 3, The Adventure of Cailen Wolfrun. See you guys next time.